Alrighty then.
Welcome to Outdoor Fun.
Alrighty then, I'm at the property. Holy smokes, I had to put my jacket on. As soon as I drove in, all I could see on the windshield was mosquitoes and little deer flies. Anyway, I just put some spray on and I'm gonna walk the trail. Now that it's all cleared, I'm gonna take it for a walk and gonna check the trail cam. And I brought a second trail cam out. This is a brand new one, fresh batteries. So I'll replace that one with this one, take the other one back and put some new batteries in it and maybe maybe place it out in a second spot next week. I'm also going to check the gardens today. So I'm going to check the garden that they have here. It actually looks really nice. I'll show you after I do the walking of the trail. And then I'm going to show you the progress of the garden at the cottage as well. Anyway, stay tuned. It looks like the trail's been cut a little bit. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, even coming in from Ben's access. So I don't know if he drove through it or if the neighbors next door. Anyway, let's make it to our secondary trail and walk it and check the trail cam. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, here we are at the start of the secondary trail. We're just gonna walk the whole thing. I'm looking forward to people seeing this. I think I've done an okay job. It'll be definitely it's a nice little walking trail. That's really what it is. Could use a little bit more cleanup, but I think it's easy enough to follow. Hopefully we'll spook a partridge again. This is where I saw the snake last week, right along here. I think it's a nice little walking trail. I like it. And I've got ribbons every once in a while. But I know where it is now. There's a ribbon there. I really hope that I captured something on video. Or actually, no, I had it in picture mode, but hopefully that would be pretty cool. This is where I spooked the partridge last week. It's not there today. That's a nice straight log. I might actually, it's pretty solid. I might bring the chainsaw and cut that into, maybe I'll practice cutting a board out of that. That might be kind of fun. This is where the trail, kind of turns more into what I think is a little bit of an animal trail. So, and I've got the trail cam right there. That's pretty cool. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this one down right here. And I'll walk the rest of the trail, then I'll come back. And hopefully it'll catch a couple of pictures of me. And then hopefully when I look at it, we'll be able to see if we caught any animals on it. There's definitely been some animals walking along here. But we'll see. I think the trail is a lot easier to follow now. Now that I kind of trimmed it up, you can kind of see. I guess I could break this branch. Yeah. Come down here. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. There's another ribbon there. Kind of come around this corner. Just kind of make your way through here. I didn't want to cut any live trees. I think I took a couple small ones that were half dead. Break this branch here. Oh, maybe not. I'll bring my pruners. Yeah, and there's another ribbon. But I ended up not going that way because it was wet. I probably should move that ribbon a little bit over here, but anyway, I know the trail goes here. Another ribbon here. There's a lot of fallen trees in here. This is where that Jericho just came right through and ripped just a big swath of trees down. Like there's big trees that are completely uprooted through here. This one, it's not going to go anywhere. It's not exactly the safest tree to walk under, but I think it's okay for now. Pretty hard to cut that down. So this is the only tricky part, is going up here. But it's not too bad. At least I find it easy to follow. Here's that big tree that I cut. That was pretty cool, actually. I knew it had some recoil on it. I was just waiting. As soon as I ended up cutting there, just poof, a lot of force behind some of these trees. You got to be real careful when you cut them. There's a big tree there too. Yeah, that one's looks like it's rooted pretty good. But yeah, you can see this is kind of also where that Jericho just kind of part of that swath that came through. And there's some beautiful trees in here. God, they're gorgeous. Big ones. Anyway, we come around the corner here. And this is the last little section that I cleaned up last week. There's the last, I think the last ribbon that maybe I put one more. But I know where I am. I'm right at basically at the end of the secondary trail. And I'll end up at the start of the big trail. Yeah, there's the last ribbon right there. This is that first pile of trees that I ended up cutting, and actually that cedar right there is the one that I cut to make the little shelf. Yeah, so we're back on the main trail. And we just go up there another, maybe 300-400 yards, maybe 500 feet, 600 feet, something like that. Yeah. All right, well, I'll walk back, and it'll be like kind of the reverse direction of the trail. And then we'll check the trail cam. And then I'll, anything I capture in the trail cam, I'll show those pictures in this video. Yeah. Oh, and I ordered a new bug jacket. So I'm looking forward to getting that. I was going to buy just a cheap one over the head, but then I decided just to buy one of these ones. It's nothing fancy, but you know, you could put it over a t-shirt, and it's nice. You're not hot. Like I'm real hot now with this little jacket on, but at least I'm not getting eaten alive by the mosquitoes and deer flies. I can see them, but they're not bothering me right now. Plus I put this hat on and sprayed it pretty good. So with the bug spray, the off. So, and I used the off with a little bit of DEET. Well, the most you can have in Canada. Although I do have some of the really good stuff that a neighbor of mine from the States gave me. So I haven't really used it. I should. I put a little bit on my hat one time, and it really worked. I should keep it in my truck. All right, so coming through here. That's a nice log, but a little bit too soft. What I want to do is take a bit of time, come in here and see if I can't find some logs that would be good for cutting into boards I think I will do that. I'm not sure if I'm going to build a fort out here. Like, I shouldn't call it a fort. It was really in my mind. It's a place to stop and make a coffee. It could almost be like just a small, I don't know, almost like a stand-up coffee table. And maybe have like a little bench and maybe some sort of a storage where I could keep some stuff so that whenever I come out, you know, I could bring water with me, and then I would have everything else I need, like a little stove, maybe a butane stove with a pot, and then I could, and with some coffee grinds, something like that, you know, something fun. But anyway, I'm not there yet. All right, we're coming up. So the trail cam. So this is where I'm hoping the deer or some other animals have come up. So we'll check that trail cam here and see what we got. Let me just position this on the tripod. I don't even really have to move. I can just push it through here. There we go. Put it into tripod mode. I didn't capture anything. I didn't have it set right. All right, I'm gonna turn it off. This one I have set right. What I should have done last week is I should have tested it when I hooked it up. So I won't make that mistake again. I'll test it this time. Okay, I'm gonna walk down the hill and then come up and make sure that I capture it this time. be enough time. Okay, let's see if that worked. Off, and turn it back to check. Yep, I got a picture of it. All right, well that's good. All right, I'm just going to set it again, and then we'll test it next week. Yeah, perfect. Anyway, hopefully that's better. Let me turn this camera around. All right, now we'll make our way back out, and we'll check it next week. That was my mistake. I didn't have it set right. Well, I think it may also have been the batteries. So anyway, that's a fresh one, fresh set of batteries. So that's good. I'll get a new set, and then I'll bring this one back and maybe set it up at the end of the trail, the other end of the trail, for next week. So I think that'll be good. All right. Anyway, hopefully this trail, just walking the trail, hopefully you get a better feel for it. I think it's a pretty cool trail. It's a nice little secondary spot to walk, and it gives a place to kind of explore also and take a look for other trees that might be in here. So I think that'll be good, and especially if I capture some stuff on video, I think that would be awesome. So lots of fun. Well, fun for me at least. I'm easily entertained, but just being out in the woods for me is always a thrill and always so much fun. And as we come back to the beginning of this trail, you've seen it from both directions, and hopefully you enjoyed it, and ideally next week we'll have some video captured other than just me. Oh, there's that snake. Hey buddy, where are ya? He just hissed at me. Oh, he's crawling in there. I don't know if you saw him or not. Oh. He's not too big. He was only maybe, he's gone. Maybe 3 feet. 2.5 feet. So just a big gardener's sake. All right, well, that's it for the trail part of this video. Now let's go check out the gardens. Haha, stay tuned. Alrighty then. All right, we're back behind the garage. We'll just make our way over to the garden. Looking forward to seeing it. I haven't taken a close look, but I know it looks nice. Here's my truck. Certainly looks nice from there. I love that gazebo, man. Looking forward to having a beer in there one night. Maybe coming over for a barbecue. All right, let's check out this garden. Looks like they've done a great job with it. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Wow, great job. What do you got here? Lots of stuff. Tomato plants. Those must be chives, onion chives. Lots of cool stuff in here. Some beans, peas. What's in here? Must be cucumbers. A whole row of them. Those are beautiful. Awesome, man. Great job. I'm looking forward to taking a look at the cucumbers when they come up. Might have to steal one. Haha. Anyway, stay tuned. I'll show the garden at our place, at the cottage. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, here we are back at the cottage. Let's go check out the garden. Birds. All right. Got a little bit of a storm coming in again. Oh, there's some doves. Hey, dove. All right, so we've got our snow peas and peas. So there's a nice pea there. There's a few more in here. Oh, that's a big pea. The other one was a snow pea. This is a nice sugar pea right here. Anyway, there's quite a few in there. They're coming along. And my carrots, I haven't picked one yet, but they're starting to get pretty big, pretty bunched up. Like this one looks like it's probably ready, but I'm not, I'm just gonna maybe wait, pick it a little bit later. My cherry tomatoes are starting to come. So there's quite a few on here. They're not ripe yet. My beans have just started to sprout. So there's quite a few in here. Well, 4 or 5, something like that on this one. And then these ones, yep, there's some here. And those ones haven't sprouted. My cucumbers are not doing anything. I think it's because something keeps digging them up. Anyway, that's all right. And my peppers, I've already took one home. And look at this, I got another small one. I got 2 more big ones. I'll have to pick that and try it. Anyway, that's it for the for this video. Checking the gardens is kind of fun, and obviously walking the trail, checking the trail cam. I wish I would have had it set up properly. Anyway, I put the other one there, and hopefully I'll capture something for next week. I'll go in and check it out. Anyway, for now, see ya! Alrighty then, last week's storm never hit, but this one looks like it might hit. And the reason I say that, and you'll understand when you look out here. This is kind of what I expected last week, but it never came in. Oh, there's the duck and the ducklings over there. Look at that whiteout coming in. That's a ton of rain. It looked like the thunder was just north of us, but the rain is definitely coming in hard here. It's getting closer. I'm gonna get soaked here in a second, but I want to capture it. Those poor little ducklings. Anyway, they're used to it. Okay, wow, it's coming in fast. Not even going to be able to see my boat here in a minute. All right. Okay. That's heavy rain. I don't know if we get any hail or not. All right, I'm going to go back in. See ya! Thanks for watching. See ya.